the children, welcome back. We are in the second unit, aren't we? How many lessons have we completed? Yes, three lessons. Which are they? Yes, the first one is a shipwrecked sail, and from a railway carriage, and marvelous travel. Yes, you can see there is another lesson to be taken. What is the name of it? Yes, the little round red house. In this video, we are going to study the last lesson of your second unit. That is the little round red house. We know that each travel enriches us with a varied experiences, novel ideas, knowledge, and new insights. The lesson, The Little Round Red House, will give such an experience to you. The story, The Little Round Red House, is written by Caroline Sherwin Bate. Let's learn more about the writer. Caroline Sherwin Bate. She was born in 1875 and died in 1961. And she was an American writer of children's literature. She was born in Hoosick Falls, New York, and attended Teachers College, Columbia University, from where she graduated in 1896. Her stories for children include Boys and Girls of Colonial Days, Broad Stripes and Bright Stars, Hero Stories, and The Little Rabbit Who Wanted Red Wings. She wrote for the Children's Hour in collaboration. In 1947, her book Miss Hickory won the Newbery Medal. Hope you have got an idea about the writer. Then, without wasting a minute, let's start the story. Dears, don't forget to underline the unfamiliar words and check in the glossary. The Little Round Red House. On a cold, rainy, and windy Saturday in October, a little boy was born. He went down to the kitchen where his mother was reading the newspaper and he said, Mom, I don't know what to do. I'm bored. His mother looked up from her paper and smiled. Why don't you draw a picture with your new crayons? I already drew 100 pictures, he said. I'm bored. Well, why don't you read one of your new library books? She suggested. I already read all of my books 1,000 times. I'm bored, he said. How about playing with your toys? She said. I already played with 1,000,000 toys. I'm bored. Most of the time, mothers don't like it when their children say they are bored. I was never bored when I was your age. They say, though this cannot be true. Can it? The little boy's mother thought for a bit and then she said, I remember one day when I was your age and I was bored. My mother, your grandmother, sent me out to search for the strangest little house. If you would like, I can tell you just what she told me to do. The little boy looked up. His mother was bored once. That was interesting. She said, First you need to put on your raincoat and your hat and your scarf and your mittens and your boots. Then you need to go outside. And then you need to walk up the block and down the block and around the block to look for that little house. What kind of little house? The little boy asked. Have you finished reading? Do you like the beginning of the story? How does it begin? Yes, the story begins with a description of the climate, a cold, rainy, and windy Saturday in the month of October. And you might have seen a complainant here. Who is that? What is he complaining? Yes, a little boy is the complainant, and he is complaining that he was bored, bored, bored. The boy went down to the kitchen where his mother was reading the newspaper, and he complained that he was bored, bored, bored. Here comes a question. What activities did the mother suggest to engage the little boy? What are those activities suggested by the mother? Yes. The mother asked the boy to engage himself by drawing pictures with his new crayons, reading new library books, or playing with his toys. But the boy said that he had already drawn 100 pictures. He had already read all his books 1,000 times, and he had already played with 1,000,000 toys, and he was bored. After hearing all these things, the little boy's mother thought for a bit, and then she said that when she had been in the boy's age, she was bored, and she complained like the boy did. Here comes another question. What did the boy's grandmother ask his mother to do to avoid boredom when she was a child? The mother said that she was bored when she was in the age of the boy. And what did the boy's grandmother ask his mother to do to avoid the boredom? Yes, exactly. When the boy's mother was a child, his grandmother asked his mother to search for the strangest little house to overcome her boredom. And the mother is ready to share the details about the strangest house if the boy would like to hear. That was interesting to the boy. That means he was ready to listen. The mother was very much concerned about her son, and she tells the boy to put on his raincoat, hat, scarf, mittens, and boots. Then she suggested to the boy to go outside and walk up the block and down the block and around the block to look for that little round red house. What kind of little house? The little boy asked. He was very much interested to know about that strangest little house. Don't you want to know? We will know in the next class. Until then, bye.